Hello there, Leos, and welcome to your August 2016 monthly love forecast with me. And this is Heart Divine. Just a heads up to everyone that I'm currently doing free monthly readings on YouTube, and currently no paid client readings open at this time. But there are a few cases wherein I accept requests from clients if you truly need it, and if I'm guided towards you, then we may have a special case that I allow to do a paid reading for you. But it's going to be a case by case basis because I'm trying to limit the number of clients that I do reading only for those whom I feel guided on and whom I feel truly needed insight the most. So, yeah, feel free to support the free monthly readings here on YouTube by sending in your donation. The link will be found below this video. Do know it's not required to do so, but any form of support are always welcome and appreciated. You can also do this by sharing, commenting, and liking the videos. It helps. Um, yeah, I do apologize for uploading the second batch of the other signs for August a bit later. Um, this is because I don't know if you guys have noticed, but as August has entered the month, um, there's a little bit of heaviness in the energy in the air. So, not only with your sign, Leo, but with almost all the signs really, there is a form of depressing kind of energy that we may be experiencing, and no one is exempted on this. So yeah, and this is actually my I guess second time I do the reading for Leo because I had a hard time really focusing, or I wasn't sure if the message was even correct. This is why I also changed the deck that I'm using for Leos, because using the previous deck that I used for the other signs with the Witch's Tarot deck, I I don't know, the reading is so heavy that I wasn't sure if it was even correct. I've never seen a reading so negative, that sort of thing. Um, so yeah, so what I did is that I tried to tune in again for Leos on a different day and using a different deck. Um, but for some reason, it's not as dark as it was on the first reading, but um, I guess you can say that there are just some reality checks that a lot of Leos need to work on, which still lead me to the same outcome as I did on the first reading. So yeah, there is a sense of new beginning going to be happening for a lot of Leos. Again, before anything else, I do like to say that this is just a general reading and it may or may not apply to anyone else. For this is for the reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising Sign Leos, but it can be a general reading, so it may be specific towards you, it may be not. So yeah, please don't shoot the messenger. uh, so yeah, there's going to be some form of new beginning. What I'm really going to say is that, you probably want some form of new beginning, and there will be a new beginning for you. It's just that I'm not sure if this is something that you're going to be happy on, because from what I'm getting here, there's just a lot of decision making, a lot of disappointments, and I'm not sure if you're gonna feel betrayed, but there's really something that you're not going to be happy with. And, one thing could lead to another. I'm not sure if there's going to be a breakup, but for sure there's going to be some form of realizations as you face reality as a whole. Because I kind of feel that before there was a lack of information on your part, you don't know what was right or what was wrong. But at this time, this month of August, there's something that you know. There's something that you tend to find out. A decision is going to be there, and um, what's really being highlighted here is the fact that you're sad and disappointed on what you find out. But all at the same time, I kind of feel that by the end of the month, it releases you from something. It could be that you are like you're like bonded with a responsibility or in a kind of relationship that is not so good, that is somehow unhealthy. It could vary. It could be a work relationship, career, or most likely it could be a love relationship. I kind of feel that there's something right there that is not right, but you can't seem to point it out what is not right because there are informations that you don't know. But in this month, you see things more clearly. You know, there's something about boundaries here that you are figuring things out. You're finding out something, and that will lead you to a new path as the month ends. So regardless on how things will go for you, there's going to be a sense of new beginning, and how you make your decision will be entirely up to you. I kind of feel that um, from the beginning of the month, especially towards the middle of August, things are just going to be so crazy, so hectic. Probably you want some change, and probably there is going some drastic change. Or for some of you guys, probably there's going to be no change at all. And this is going to be really a form of disappointment towards you. With our oracle card, we have the High Priest, the Serpent, and the Holy Stone. These are the cards. Um, this message is really telling you to be wise. So I really, really feel that there is something that you find out, and you know, um, this is going to be your last straw. At the very least, this is how I see it. Before you actually go into a relationship that can prove to be long lasting, you have to make sure if that relationship is even true at all, if it's actually genuine at all. So I kind of feel that there's going to be answers that will be given towards you. Um, there is some form of reality that you're facing. And this time you're ready. Maybe in the past you're not seeing things the way that they are, but in this month you're going to be seeing things. You know, you will have a keen eye to seeing how things are going with your surroundings. When we say surroundings, it could be the people around you, the relationships that you are in, what is behind the scenes. You'll be finding all of this out, and you're going to be making a decision based on what is right for you. So this is really more of fighting for what is right for you, doing what is right for you, and making a decision for what is right for you. The Holy Stone is actually the card of protection. So this is you um, protecting yourself and really making sure that nothing fishy is going on in your relationship. So it's like you're weeding out the bad stuff. So if someone is not really being true to you, if someone is lying, or if someone is using you, I kind of feel that you're going to be weeding those stuff. You're gonna be weeding out those kinds of people around you, and to protect yourself, for your highest good, for what is good for you. And yeah, so be careful. This is the time for you to find out if someone is using you, or if it's the other way around. This is the time for you to really take a good look on yourself if you are using someone else. Because if you are, someone is going to be finding out the truth sooner or later within the month of August. So, you need to be prepared, for the consequences of the things that you have done. So, yeah, that's for our oracle reading. And we now go to our tarot card reading, which will be more like an extension of our oracle reading, because I kind of feel that all of these are connected into one whole big story, one whole big pattern, or one whole big lies that has been going on for the past few months or past few years. So yeah. For Leos, as you enter August, I kind of feel that there's going to be a sense of urgency, a sense of you wanting to make a move, wanting to make some change. And as I've said so earlier, you're actually at the point of your life wherein you are wanting for some form of change to happen and to occur. So you might find yourself rushing, being a lot more impulsive, because probably you wanted to find out something. You want to find out some form of truth. Um, there's definitely something that you wanted to look upon. Um, I kind of feel that this goes for a lot of Leos that find themselves still undecided with the relationship that they are in. So I kind of feel this is really not for the single Leos, though it could be for those Leos who are dating someone or eyeing on someone, but most likely I kind of feel this is more Leos that are already in a relationship. It could go in different ways, and it really depends on what situation that you are in. Please do let me know by commenting below this video and how this relates to you. But I just really feel that a lot of Leos are going to be striving for change because they want things to actually change. They want something to happen because it seems as if, they have been wanting for answers, seeking answers for the longest time now, and nothing is really happening. And within this month, whether for good or for bad, I kind of feel that a lot of Leos are going to be seeking answers. They want it, they crave for it, and they really, really feel that they deserve it. Um, so they might be speaking up. They could be manipulating something, or they're going to be doing everything that they can to actually achieve their goal, whatever this is. I kind of feel that this has a lot to do with, you know, a decision making. I kind of feel that they are wanting to make a decision, but they are unable to do so because they do not have the information that they need. It could be that you find out something about your partner, but sometimes we know what is the truth, but because we do not see what is the truth, it's still hard for us to make a decision, especially when a third party is involved. When someone tells you that someone is cheating, your partner is actually cheating on you, probably it has alarmed you. You wanted to find out everything, any kind of way that you can to find out if that is true or not. So you're like the two of swords. Um, in a way, you have an idea that probably someone has cheated on you, But because you don't have any proof, it's so hard for you to make a decision. So it could be a decision on marriage, a decision on a relationship. It has something to do with a decision. There's something that you're very, very clueless on. So you're going to be doing everything that you can to actually find the answers. And sometimes it can be very aggressive and impulsive how you do it, that sort of thing. So in the recent past, it's showing us that something has surprised you. It could be, someone has told you a message that has caught you off guard. Something occurred that was not within your expectations, and that has shaken you in terms of your relationships. And the challenge right now is to actually, I kind of feel it's going to be hard for you to go back to how things used to be between you and your partner. It could be that, or it could be that, it's challenging for things to actually, improve. Or, you wanted something of a real commitment. You are wanting a deeper sense of commitment, but no matter what you do, you always go back to a routine kind of a setup between you and your partner. So you wanted to have it all with the magician over here, but it's so hard when you get this card, the Two of Pentacles, because it's always has something to do with routines and, juggling two things at the same time. I kind of feel that this is your challenge because there is a great focus in your relationships. And, I know that can be hard. You need to focus on your career as a whole, but I kind of feel this is more of a calling on telling you that relationships is of high importance at this time. So, if you haven't been giving time to notice your partner, I kind of feel this is really more of a last call that you should um, give notice on what is going on in your relationships before things are too late, before things actually fall apart, that sort of thing. So in the near future, we're seeing that there's going to be some form of thinking and evaluating in terms of your relationships. It could be that you wanted to get married. It could be that you wanted for things to really, really be more official between the two of you. It I kind of feel this is really more beyond official. You want things exclusively, and but all at the same time, you wanted to know if this relationship is actually genuine and true. Since whenever I see the Hierophant card, it reminded me of a church. It reminds me of, something traditional, something that is true, something that is actually real, you know? So it could be you are evaluating on that, or you are going to be seeing the reality of what things are really in your relationship. Is that love? Is that lust? Or, you know, is that or is it because some boundary issues that money is being the core issue of the relationship? There are just things that you need to ponder on, to think about on what's really going on in terms of your relationship as a whole. And you will be seeing the light. You will be finding out answers, whether for good or for bad, because I kind of feel that some of you guys might want to break off a relationship with someone because you are going to be finding some form of truth regarding this person, regardless what that may be. I'm not really going to be sure about that since this is just a general reading, but I kind of feel that you are going to find out something. It's not as if it's going to be hidden from you. You are going to be seeing the truth, and you need to make a decision that is right for you, that is actually going to be wise. You cannot be in a limbo wherein someone is just fooling around with you. And or it could be on other aspects. You would realize that all of this is just one big joke, that someone's just fooling around with you and lying. those kinds of things, you might realize that someone actually really cares about you. Um, this is going to be really difficult for me because it could go in different ways, really, really in different ways. Um, some of you guys will realize that the partner that you have cares for you but doesn't really love you. Those are two different things. It could be that this person, this emperor, actually has a mistress or has a baby from another person. Um, you know, it makes me feel that something is not within your hands. It's on his decision, not yours. So, you cannot force things the way that you wanted them to, even though it's what you really, really want. So, I would say that there's just a little bit of percentage that you find yourself realizing that that one gossip that has surprised you is not true. Um, I'm leaning in more to the fact that the Leo that I'm picking up right now, they're going to be finding out something that they're going to be disappointed on, because that is the whole biggest message that I'm picking up here. And how this will affect you, might go drinking. You might go as well go with your friends, vent with your friends, go drinking, stuff like that. And I kind of feel that a lot of Leos are going to be having some form of reunion with the past. Could be with a past lover, past friends. You're going to be having a lot of fun. But regardless of that fun that that you have or you're going to be experiencing with, we still have the outcome of the Ten of Swords. And no matter how much I wanted to give a positive reading, I really cannot give you guys and tell you that this is going to be good. I can tell you that it's going to be a challenging month for you. And to clarify the Ten of Swords, we also have the Five of Cups. So there's really something going on in this relationship. It could be that there's something unhappy about to happen, something that you are going to realize, or someone has is going to betray you or has betrayed you, and you're going to be a deal breaker on what's going to happen in this kind of setup, in this kind of relationship. Then again, please do know that this is just a general reading. It may or may not apply to you. So it could be that your relationship is just fine, but there's still something that is going to be making you sad and dissatisfied as a whole. So I'm not really sure. Please do not shoot the messenger, okay? I'm not trying to be negative here. It's just that this is what I see, and this is the second time that did the reading. So, there's no escaping reality for the Leo that I'm picking up. So, aside of that, um, I kind of feel that try to grow up and mature instead of you not accepting reality. I kind of feel that the part of you guys already know what's going on behind the scenes. You just needed some form of proof. And in this month, you are going to see some. If not, you're going to realize and see things for how they truly are. Again, you're going to be very intuitive as well. So use that intuition. Um, trust your instincts. It's going to be very helpful to you. It's going to be very useful to you, Leos. So, yeah, I hope you find this reading insightful. And please do support my YouTube channel by sharing, subscribing, and commenting. Thank you very much. And for those who sent in their donations, I really, really appreciate them. And thank you for giving me your trust and continued support all of this time. So, yeah, thank you, Leo, and I'll see you next month. Goodbye.